Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I love that beat, by the way. Like,
Jay Dilla.
I love that beat. Like, I honestly didn't. I just wanted to let that thing play for the rest of the show, but I had to cut it off, unfortunately. But anyways, this is just Lloyd with Nigel, as you heard.
Hey, hey, hey.
So we're here in this lovely afternoon, chilling out, you know.
Yep.
And we got into another topic that me and Nigel discussed off the air.
It was brought about by a previous on-air discussion.
On air, off air, yeah. Whatever. And we decided to bring it on the air just because we can. I can do these things. I have the ultimate control. So does Nigel too. And does control too. Anyways, we're talking about the guys that get the girl.
Yeah, you can consider this a part 2 of The Gift and the Curse.
Oh yes, that's true. Because The Gift and the Curse, we were kind of pretty harsh.
Yeah.
We were pretty harsh.
Yeah.
We were like,
I don't think anything's gonna change on this one.
We were pretty rough on The Gift and the Curse, but to me, I think it's true. But anyways, the guys that get the girl, like there's certain types that you ladies love. Very much so.
And we just want to break them down for you. There's some good, there's a lot bad, but there are some good ones.
There are some good ones. There's a lot of good ones, and we got but I mean we can't be all good. I mean
no.
The show would suck if it's all good.
Yeah,
we gotta get the bad ones in there.
We gotta get the bad ones in there too because most people are in bad relationships anyways.
Most of their lives. I don't meet many happy people in relationships actually. Not that many. No.
I mean, I'm not saying it's 10%, but I'm there's half of us are not doing well in the relationship department. And hopefully, if you can identify the types of guys from what we've been saying, this can help you.
Maybe this can help you.
You can help you stay away from.
Help you.
Yes.
Help me. Help you.
Show me the money.
That's what we're here at Just Lloyd. We help people. That's what we do.
But we help you to not go out with Just Lloyd.
Exactly. Stay away from Just Lloyd.
So, let's get this started.
Hide your children.
Type of guys that get girls. Start it off, Lloyd. Start it off.
Okay, so I will start off with the guys that put up a show. Or, I like to call the Oscar nominee.
Yep.
Because there are great actors out there.
There's a lot of great actors out there.
I mean, we got some Brad Pitts, we got some George Clooney's.
We got some Denzels.
We definitely got Denzel.
We got some Wesleys.
Oh, we even got some Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes.
We got some Wesley Snipes. We got some Wesleys.
I like that one. Morris Chestnut.
Yeah. We got some Ed Nortons.
Oh, jeez. We
got a whole. We got whatever you want.
Like literally, a guy will act the way you want him to act in order to get you in bed. Let's just be honest. That's what he'll do.
And he gets the girls, though, because he's a great actor.
He's a great actor.
He talks a lot.
I mean, he'll be a vegetarian.
Yeah.
He'll be a humanitarian.
He'll try vegan.
Oh, he'll go vegan. He'll help third world countries. He'll do whatever it takes.
He'll do some charity work if he hears that that's what you like, or some volunteering.
He'll start playing the trumpet. If you're into musicians, he'll break out the trumpet. He'll break out the trumpet from grade 7. He'll spit shine it. And he'll make it all nice and proper, and he'll play you a song or something.
If you want a guy who's a little bit tough, then all of a sudden he'll get a swag.
He'll get sensitive on you.
At
the actors, those are my favorite type of guys. The fake actors. I love those guys. Do you know the Auto Trade? Remember that Autotrader.ca commercial?
Yes.
With the guy and the girl, the very good looking girl. She's very humanitarian, Earth and everything. And he's like, oh yeah, me and you, we're the same. And he has this big Hummer outside the restaurant, and then he puts it up for sale so that the girl doesn't find out. I'll send a link to you guys if you all don't know what I'm talking about, but it's quite funny. But stuff like that, he'll act his way in order to get the girl.
And if you don't want to have your panties thrown out the window and be taken advantage of, it's kind of hard with the actor. The only thing I can say is, over time, I'm not talking years, I'm talking weeks to a couple of months.
Weeks.
You'll be able to pick out that he's an actor.
Hopefully.
Because
I've heard some stories.
If the rest of the ish isn't that good, it isn't so good that it blinds you.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard stories. I've heard some stories where guys have made stories up about like death in the family, being alone. I mean, I've heard some weird stories, and girls fall for it all the time.
Like, how many deaths in the family can I have in 8 weeks?
Lots apparently. Like your dad could die like 4 times in a span of 6 weeks.
I've heard somebody use that my mom died twice in the same relationship. And
yeah, I don't know. It for somehow it works.
it works. It
The
works.
sympathy, the you know.
Well, because the problem with an actor, right, is he isn't just a talker. He kind of does a little bit of the actions.
Of course.
And that's what makes him so good.
He's a chameleon,
He's a chameleon.
big time. Like he just
But that should set your alarm bells off when he's got everything in common with you.
everything.
Everything. Like, I
Everything.
mean everything.
Everything. Like
And
literally.
anything that you say he agrees with, and you know that's the way he thinks too. You guys are like 2 peas in a pot. No 2 people are 2 peas in a pot.
That's very true. Like, if he likes everything you like, no, that's just no,
No.
not good, not good.
Stay away from the actor.
Stay away
if
from
you
actors. The only actors you need to see are in the movies. That's the only actors you need to see. That's it.
But he can be an Academy Award winner, and if he is an Academy Award winner, I can't even say that you're at fault for anything, because that means he's on some Al Pacino shit.
That's
He's
true.
on some like Robert De Niro.
Robert De
shit.
Niro. That's some high class acting. There are not many guys out there like that though.
No.
There's not that many Oscar winners. Most of them are nominees.
Those guys are the guys that you only find out he's been acting after he's dead. If he dies before you, then you start finding out stuff like, what?
Like
That's not his real name?
The actor award winner, like, it's the guy with the 2 families. Those
Oh.
guys are impressive. Like, how can you pull that off? To have like a wife in one county, and then the other wife in like a county like 5 minutes away, with like 3 kids each.
I had a friend who found out that she was married to a guy who she wasn't really married to because he had another family in Toronto. And his parents knew and everything, right? They just obviously didn't tell her.
Yeah. Wow.
She had 3 kids by him. The woman in Toronto had 2 kids by him. And I was like, there was no tip off. She was like, I mean, he's a hairdresser. He was always traveling. I'm like, hairdressers don't usually travel a lot.
Hairdressers don't travel.
I'm like, how many? Was he going to hairdressing shows?
Was he a hairdresser for LeBron James? Like, what the heck?
You know, like, I don't understand. Anyways,
Anyway, so I put up my acting, the Oscar nominee. Nigel, go ahead. You have some good ones there, right?
I have an acronym because I'm trying to be like Drake, the greatest rapper ever. Sarcasm.
All time.
I have ASNW.
ASNW, not ANW, not to be
Nope.
confused.
ASNW. Called All Skin, Nothing Within.
Oh, that's deep.
And so the acronym's deep, even though I'm talking about guys that aren't deep.
Well, the acronym is deep. That's like Edgar Allan Poe stuff. Like just
Like, this guy, in a nutshell, how I describe him is he'll have all the things on the surface, all the superficial things.
Exactly.
He might have the money. He might have all of them: the money, the looks, the house, the car.
Oh yeah,
the good family, the great degree, the great job.
Yeah.
And why do I call him all skin, nothing within? Because this kind of guy, when things are going well,
It's all good.
it's all good.
It's all gravy.
It's all gravy. When you hit that first bump, he turns into the asshole. He turns into the moody, the depressed, the lashing out. He's not that guy. And I know a lot of women who know this guy. That are going out with this guy.
Of course.
And the worst thing you can do is make excuses like, oh, we're going through a tough time. Well, guess what? Life, you're going to go through tough times.
That's life in general.
So if that's his reaction to it, he's the all skin, nothing within. Everything else might be great, and then you have to weigh: is everything else worth the negative stuff when stuff doesn't go right?
Basically, the balance of
Yeah,
the good stuff, which is very superficial,
yeah,
in my opinion. The whole money, cars, house, all that kind of stuff. And within like deep inside, like, you know, is he caring? Is he really? Does he really love you?
On the daily, yeah. And
You know,
usually
on the
these
daily.
guys are self-centered, by the way, as well. So even when things are going good, your daily communication with him, it's going to revolve around
Him.
him.
It's all about him.
And
None
what
about
makes
you.
him happy. And his way of making you happy, which you may just want and you think it's good enough, is to get you stuff.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's his solution. If something goes wrong, oh, you're getting a bouquet.
Oh,
You're-
bouquet, gifts,
yeah, gifts,
dinner,
food,
vacation
vacations,
somewhere.
invite you to weddings, he'll invite you places.
Yeah, you know, so like, you know,
He'll make you feel good.
it'll
with
make you feel good. And once you buy into that, right, it becomes like a drug.
Well, then you become the trophy wife.
Yeah, and then you become it's kind of addictive. Because then you get used to that
Lifestyle.
lifestyle, and then you get used to being, you know, dumped on, and then, well, no, I'm sorry, here. Let's go a weekend getaway to the Maldives.
Exactly. Just to make it up to you, baby.
Yeah.
Because I love you.
All skin, nothing within. How do you look out for him? How do you look out for this guy? Pretty simple. Pretty simple. When something's too perfect,
It's usually not. Trust me.
run, Forrest!
Run like the wind. That's what I say.
Fly like an eagle. So,
Not the Seal version. The other version.
no, the real version.
Yeah, the real version. Not Seal. Forget Seal. You know he did take.
No, yeah, but Seal was an all skin, nothing within. Very jealous guy, very controlling.
Yeah,
You-
well, I heard the stories, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go into. Not gonna go into Seal. You don't need to go into Seal.
No, he's not worth that.
No.
All right, I also got the paper tough guy /
Paper
bad boy / gangster.
Yeah, I had the.
What did you?
I had the tough guy, like
Tough guy.
I had tough guy. I just.
But this is the fake tough guy.
Oh, of course.
This is the fake tough guy, and the fake tough guy, you know, he's that guy that dresses like a gangster or a tough guy, acts like a tough guy. Yet you've never seen him get into a fight. You've never seen him throw a punch. He's always all he ever says is, "Oh man, that guy's lucky," or "I wish," or "I would have,"
Oh, yeah, I would have taken care of him.
or "I should
I would
have."
have taken care of him, but I would take care of that son.
He's that guy.
I'm gonna get me and my homies. I'll take care of that boy.
Yo,
That's what
he's lucky I didn't clap his ass.
He's lucky that I was in a good mood today, and I didn't finish him off. Yeah, fake tough guys. They
There's too many of them, by the way,
There's a
which is
lot
why I
of
put
them.
them on those lists. I can't stand them.
I know you can't stand them. We've had a discussion.
Yeah,
I mean-
I've worked in the security business. They're the guy that will challenge me to go outside, and then if they're annoying enough, I'll take off my radio, I'll give it to somebody else, and I'll be like, "Let's go," and then they'll be like, you know,
I
and of
changed my
course, their girlfriend will be like, "No, Ignacio, don't
Ignacio.
do it." I'm just
Wow.
making up a name because
Ignacio.
it was a Latino thing.
A fake
And-
guy named Ignacio.
It was Latino night, so she was
Oh,
like,
wow.
"No, don't do this," and she convinced him to not go outside,
Of course.
even though I had apparently insulted him to the bone, and was only being a tough guy because I was head of security. Well, I took off. I gave everyone orders not to come outside, and he didn't. And he told me he was going to wait outside for me. I walked outside after. There
And he
was
was-
no one there.
Yeah, I'm sure he was gone.
You know, the fake tough guy also, if you're his girl and some guy's hitting on you, he'll just watch. He'll just watch. And, you know, I mean, I watch too, but if it's been going on for a period of time, I'll come over and ask you, "Are you okay? Can you handle this?"
Yeah,
And if you tell me yes, I'll be okay, but if you can't, I'll be right over there.
yeah.
The fake tough guy won't even do that. After the fact, he'll come like, "Yo, I was watching and I was ready. I would have if he did this." But he won't even ask you if, you know.
Well, I mean, fake tough guy. Hold on. That situation is just kind of weird, but basically, when stuff goes down, they run away. That's what they do.
They disappear. They're like
disappear.
Casper.
I mean, they run.
They're Casper.
They're like track. They become Usain Bolts. They just run. They sprint away from any adversity.
Or they come back with 7 friends.
Yeah, exactly. That's another issue. And there was this fake tough guy. That's about it.
That's about it.
That's
But
what
you
I'm
also had the real, the muscle guy, right?
Yeah, I had the big muscle guy.
Does he really get a lot of girls, though? Because a lot of girls tell me that they're like, "Ooh, that's too much muscle."
Well, okay, I'm not talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger steroids.
So you're just talking about like a guy who goes to the gym, pumps iron,
like, I mean,
and is relatively big.
are relatively
But not
big,
super big.
Not like Bane juice. I'm not talking about that juice. I'm talking like, you know, a really the big muscle guy. Some girls do like that though.
They do.
Some girls do.
But some guys are, you know, they just happen to work out hard and they're actually smart.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that they're dumb. I didn't say that. I'm
Okay,
just
but
saying-
they do. Okay, type of guys got the girls. My bad.
Yeah,
you're right.
I'm
you're
not
right.
saying that. Just,
You're right.
you know,
Yeah.
girls like that. Girls like the aesthetic look sometimes. I'm not saying all of them do.
Oh, and by the
Some.
way, this is probably our first non-negative one. It's more like a neutral.
That's
This
a
is
neutral.
It's just
This is a neutral one. Big muscle guy is neutral. I have no problem with big muscle.
props to
guy.
the big muscle guy though.
I have no problem with him whatsoever. It's just girls. Some girls like the aesthetic look, and that's it. I mean, as long as he has substance with that muscle, I don't care. That doesn't bother me one bit.
But the muscles are his gateway.
Exactly. That gets him the in.
That gets him in.
That gets him halfway through the door.
What he does from there, we don't know.
Once he opens his mouth, that's up to him. If nothing comes out of it that if it's appealing to you, ladies, you need to walk away.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. That's all. I'm
Don't
saying.
don't just get blinded by the muscle, or you know maybe roll in the hay once or twice. It's all
Hey,
good.
I mean, nothing wrong with it. You
Nothing
know.
ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Use them and abuse them. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
2013. Anything goes apparently.
What else we got?
Oh, you go first. You go.
Me?
You got another
I
one.
got Mr. Bombastic.
Mr. Bombastic.
Yeah, yeah. Let me be Mr. Bombastic.
Okay, go ahead.
In a party, like you're in a party group
Yeah.
setting. This is Mr. Bombastic. Lloyd, tell me something great that you did. Amazing.
Okay.
And then I'll
Like what I did?
yeah something like a fantastic, a great story or something.
Oh, like I got a new job. I got my new promotion.
Oh, yo, dog. Yo, I just got promoted just now. I'm like the vice president of supply management chain. It's so sick. I mean, like the guy was looking at me. He's like, "Man, you're so young to be doing that." And I was like, "Oh man, you know, whatever. It's all good."
So I went up to the ladder.
I went up through the ladder. I
You
worked
know.
hard just like everybody else.
I got like my 2 TVs
Yeah,
in the
you
backseat
know,
of my
and,
car now. You
you
know, I'm just.
I mean, like, you know, the promotion doesn't really matter to me, or neither does the salary. Well, how? And obviously, once he says that, well, how much are you making? You know, not bad. You know, 95,000, whatever. But you know, just working. You know, I'm just an everyday kind of guy, and it's a pretty decent job. You know, 6 weeks vacation. The boss loves me. You know, he's saying I could be the next president, stuff like that. You know. So that's about it.
Basically,
Other
his
than
face. He's the guy on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's basically who he is.
that, he's the Facebook guy.
He's
And then, you know, he's the guy when he leaves, he's like, hey, I'll see you guys later. Hey, you guys want to check out my car? It's an Audi S5. It's like, well, I didn't ask.
yeah. Like I don't care.
I don't care. Or, you know, I've been working on my car. You want to see? It's like, well, if you have to ask me, then no.
No, I don't really. He needs,
He's the life
he
of the
needs-
party, too.
He needs your approval.
He needs your approval.
He needs your approval on his life. He needs the approval of all of his accomplishments, and that's what you're there for. You're like his wing woman. That's what you are. It's like, oh, honey, that's so great. Oh, that's so beautiful. Go ahead, Knight.
And also, he's to add to what Lloyd just said, in a social setting, he's always got a better story than somebody else.
Oh yeah, he's the story of the town.
He's the story of the town.
He's the main man.
Anything you've done, he did it.
Means nothing. He's done.
Or
it.
he's done it better, or he's done it more times, or it's old news.
Exactly.
And he's the king of knowledge on any subject. Any subject.
He knows everything.
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 Ask him a question. Ask him a question. He'll find he is better than Google. He will.
He's who Google is based on.
Seriously, he invented Google. That's
No, Google is just a sad mirror reflection of him.
of course. No, he's more of a wiki guy. He's
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
He's Wikipedia.
Yeah, exactly.
He was Wiki before Wiki.
Of course, of course. Now, I have a. This one was somewhat controversial, but I will go with the wild adventurous guy. I like
I like the wild adventurous
like
guy.
the ladies, you know, basically ladies.
It's a little crazy, but
Yeah, but like ladies don't like to get bored. I think.
Yeah.
And the wild adventurous guys,
he's exciting.
he's exciting. He does different things. I don't know what to expect from this guy. He's like Don Cherry, in the sense that you don't know. You don't know.
Did you just compare him to Don Cherry?
Yes. You know
just
why?
compared him to Don Cherry.
Yes, I'll
Not
tell you
his
why.
suits. But Don Cherry.
Well, his suits are very wild and adventurous.
Yes, they are.
But in the sense that you have no idea what he's going to do or say. And that keeps a woman intrigued. I'm not saying people like Don Cherry. He's like 80 years old. But what I'm saying is...
I just pictured 25-year-olds. I love Don Cherry.
People marry Hugh Hefner. He's like 85, whatever. And they're like 27 years old. Anyways, off topic. But anyways, basically the guy that, you know, he's wild, he's adventurous, he does different things, he's out there, you know, and girls tend to they don't like to do the same monotonous things or just, you know, the same routine. He goes to work, he plays golf, he goes out on Friday nights with poker night, and it's the same routine. Girls don't like routine.
But at some point, life does become a routine. You can't be wild and adventurous forever.
Of course.
I find that this guy's the guy they go for in their early 20s.
Exactly.
And then some girls that never become women, they keep going for him in their late 40s.
Yeah. Well,
or they're divorced and they don't want. They just want to be wild and adventurous.
Exactly. So it goes into my next type of guy, but I'll let Nigel go.
No.
No.
Seg. Go into your next guy.
Okay. Well, the Seg guy, because of the wild adventurous after the 20s, they want to settle down.
Okay.
They want to get their family guy.
Okay. I feel bad for him because he's almost like the leftover.
Yeah. So
he's like, well, I've done everything.
I call this type of guy the Peter Griffin. Women go for the Peter Griffin when all their lives are
when they've finished having their fun.
They're done. Basically, when they're done having their fun, they're set to retire. They go for the family guy. They go for the guy that will take care of their children, that will be good to them, support them, treat them nice. You know.
And on an aside, to add to you, I feel sorry for the family guy because he's just getting what's left of her.
And he's not getting the real her.
He's getting the tired version of her.
He's getting the girl in retirement. That's what he's getting.
He's not getting the real her. And most of the time, he doesn't even get to know who the real her is because those stories all of a sudden become non-storytelling kind of tales.
Oh, she puts those stories in her closet.
In her closet.
They are set because women have a closet. They put the stuff.
They want you to be honest. But they don't want you to open up their closet.
Oh no, you don't want to open up their closet because every girl's got a
God
closet.
forbid both of you have to show your warts.
Oof.
Woo!
Oof. How? Yeah.
God forbid, and that's why I feel bad for the family guy.
I do feel bad for the family guy. He's a
nice guy.
He's done nothing wrong. He's
just shown up late to the park because she wouldn't let him join the team.
Seriously, he was late for traffic. He got late.
He was late.
He showed up late.
He's late to the game.
Well, very late to the game. Oof. Well, anyways, so that's the family guy for me. But that's another guy that girls go for when they're done with their ways. And I think you have another one. Do you know?
I have Cub.
Cub.
I have Cub, the Cub guy.
Oh, the Cub guy.
Keeping up with the Benjamins. He, and one thing that you guys should note, a lot of these guys can be combos.
Of course.
The Cub can
Big
be
time.
Mr. Bombastic, the paper tough guy, and the actor.
Oh, big time. Oh.
And all skin, nothing within.
It's like this is like a melange. We're just this is like subsets.
Yeah, these are subsets. But there could be combos.
Oh.
And keeping up, the strict version of Keeping Up with the Benjamins, as women, I know you know what the strict version is, but we're just going to say it anyways.
Just say it, Nigel.
He's got to have the latest gadget, the latest car. He's got to keep up with all
the technology.
All technology.
All technology. Like, he'll switch his...
latest trends, he's on it.
Like, he'll have the latest phone. He'll have the latest everything. Like, pretty much, like that music video, Get Money, from 50 Cent?
Yeah.
He's probably in the background, like, throwing dollars. Like, that's him. Like, that is him.
You know,
you need to watch out for that guy.
Keeping Up with the Benjamins guy, he's never going to stop. That's the problem.
The thing is, though, if he'll update his technology, he'll update his women too.
Yes.
Oh, yes, he will.
Yes,
I've seen this happen. When he gets bored with you, he'll dump you. Because he'll get someone else because he keeps up with the Benjamins.
He looks nice, drives that ride. And my strict version of the Keeping Up with the Benjamins, it's not that he's overspending, it's just that he's spending everything.
He spends on a lot.
Just to keep up with the next door neighbor. If you tell him about some guy who got a hot ride,
he'll get that.
He'll be thinking of. He may not get it, but it'll be.
In a few weeks or a few months, he'll get that same ride.
Or he'll get a better one.
He'll get the upgrade.
He'll get the upgrade. You know, this is the guy that changes his phone every year when a new one comes out, or changes, you know, his iPad or iPod,
The iPad 3,
or
iPad 4,
his Mac.
the Mac.
You know, he just can't. He just can't
He can't be-
stand.
he can't be
being-
behind.
Being behind.
He can't be behind. He always has to have the latest stuff. Always.
And like he said, he might dump you. But I think even if you stay together, the problem you're gonna have is he's spending both of your money on keeping up with the Benjamins.
That's true.
At some point, what's enough? When
Like you got. What else do you
when
need?
do you stop?
What else do you need? Like.
Well,
what?
now, baby, it's time for you to get a Porsche because I just saw they got 2 luxury cars.
I mean, like, listen, baby, I got my Porsche. I don't want to see you driving in no Chevrolet.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
you gotta stop driving in that Lexus. It's not. It's looking.
It's beneath me.
It's beneath me. We're getting that Porsche. What about no? Well, second mortgage on the house. It's okay.
Oh, second mortgage.
Second
Yeah,
mortgage.
Second mortgage.
Second
house.
mortgage.
Big time. Big
It's
time.
okay. You know, I got a great job. You got a great job. There's no way in the world I'll get fired. Ever. Ever.
No way.
Ever.
I'm like the king.
So yes, another aside. He probably not very realistic. It's probably not very realistic.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cub.
The Cub. I like the Cub. I like your acronyms. That's pretty sweet. I wish I came up with that. The Cub. Because it's so like you think of a Cub, it's so like, you know, innocent, mature, vulnerable, and
Yeah.
then we describe him as just not even close.
Not even close.
I like that one.
Not even close.
All right, I think you have one more. I have one, but I think
No, you have one.
I have one, but we
I like him.
You didn't like this one though. You were like,
I like him. I just disagree because I don't seem to. Oh wow! Go say it though, because I agree with it.
okay,
somewhat.
well, the artistic guy.
In theory,
In theory. This one put a, you know, this one Nigel doesn't agree with. But the
well,
artistic,
no. When I was younger, yes. But even when I was younger,
but to me, like the artistic guy is almost like the wild adventurous guy. It's very
Yeah.
similar.
yeah.
So, you know, people are artistic. He's very creative.
he's in touch with his
He's
emotions.
in touch with his emotions.
He's that dark, depressing, bohemian, coffee drinking guy. Plays an instrument.
Plays some instruments, or
He can sing.
he performs,
He
or
performs.
you know, whatever type of acting or musician or whatever type of stuff. And you know, I think some women are attracted to that.
He
But
could be a painter.
yeah, any form of art.
Any form of art.
Any form of art. You know.
The successful ones, obviously, we see them. They're doing well, and they're attracting beautiful women.
yeah.
Some of who are in the art scene as well. Which, you know, you don't need 2 depressing people together.
Wow.
No, but this is the thing. If you're artistic,
Yeah.
usually, emotionally, you're not on an even keel. And that's why you're able to get things to relate to people, whether it's painting, songwriting, singing. So when 2 of you hook up, I don't really know if that's a real good move. The artistic person needs to be balanced.
It needs to be balanced. Yeah.
Otherwise, then you have like 2 people that are encouraging, like, yeah, go get to deeper depths.
Yeah. How low can you go? It's like Inception. You gotta go down each stage.
And you just keep following.
Keep going down as low as you can.
But yeah, the artistic guy. I like the artistic guy. I am the artistic guy. I sing, I songwrite, I play
Yeah.
guitar, I play
Yeah,
piano.
you do a lot of things. You're very talented, Nigel. Very
But
talented man.
unfortunately, where I disagree with Lloyd is I don't seem to get the girls. They just tell me I'm good at what I'm doing, and then they walk away. So I don't understand why I'm strumming my guitar and singing music soul travel
but
to them.
yeah, but you don't. I mean, you don't do the artistic stuff to get the girl. You do it because you love to do it. That's,
Yeah, exactly.
That's the difference. But
Exactly.
um,
But yeah, the artistic guy is a nice guy. I like him.
I like the artistic guy. I have no problems with him
He's
whatsoever.
probably my favorite guy.
I don't mind artistic guy.
I like the artistic guy.
I don't mind him. No, I don't mind him. I don't mind. He's a good guy. Good guy. You know?
Just be warned. He can get into very low depressing periods.
especially when things don't go well in his career.
Like,
if-
say, for the last 10 years. Not that
Like-
I'm talking about myself.
No, of course not.
No.
You know, like the artistic guy that I'm sort of, you know, kind of stereotyping. Like goes to Los Angeles, for example, tries to make it big and has
Becomes
a
a
hard
waiter.
time. Exactly. I mean, and that's the big story in Los Angeles. A lot of actors, aspiring artists, go to, you know, L.A., California, just to get started up, and a lot of them don't make it, and they get, you know, they.
But everyone
depressed
always
about it.
likes to point out well, you should go, because people are always telling me go to New York or LA. I'm like,
Yeah.
why? And they're like, well, look at Brad Pitt. I'm like, yeah. The one
Wait
guy.
a second.
Well, that's one.
That's one out of thousands.
Let's see. Got any else? Got
Out of
anyone
thousands.
else?
I mean, for artistic guys, I mean, going off the tangent, I mean, if you make it in your own house, make it in your own backyard first before you start going to New York or LA. That's just my opinion, but anyway, that's not the subject.
No. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's definitely not a Cub.
Oh, he's definitely not a Cub.
He's definitely not Mr. Bombastic.
Oh, he's definitely not with the Benjamins, whatever.
Yeah.
The Benjamin one.
He's not a paper tough guy, bad boy gangster. Because usually if a guy's artistic and he decides to get into a fight, he'll probably go buck wild. He's emotional, right?
I don't want to mess with. I would never want to mess with artistic.
If he actually decides to get into a fight, then you know it's
real.
real.
I'd be afraid of artistic guy in a fight.
He's really mad at you.
Like I would think, no, I'm sorry, dude. I apologize. Your guitar is awesome. I'm sorry. Don't hit me.
He's not all skin, nothing within.
Yeah, no, I don't mind artistic guy.
An artistic guy could be an Oscar nominee, though.
Oh yes, oh big time. Like he could be like, I have like done 30 shows. I'm like, I've toured with Kanye West. I've toured with Jay-Z. Stuff. Yeah, you're right. He could be an actor.
He could be an actor.
He could be an actor.
Could be an actor.
Big time.
And then we have the last one.
Oh, the last one. You go ahead.
The nice guy.
The nice guy. The nice guy.
He gets girls.
Really?
Yeah, in his 50s.
Oh. Damn.
After they've been divorced from
wow.
the actor, the all skin, nothing within, the paper tough guy, the Mr. Bombastic, the Cub, or the musician.
So basically the mature nice guy.
The mature nice guy, yeah.
So basically
he does get women.
So basically they have to wait till like 45. And then
50, I'd say 50.
50.
45
wow.
you start working on her because she's just fresh out of her separation or divorce. She still has her kids who haven't moved out of home yet, but they're on their way. So you cultivate that friendship. Eventually the nice guy does win when he needs to take Viagra.
Yeah. Wow.
So I don't know if that's a good trade-off. I'm going to say no.
That's a first world problem apparently. But anyways.
So that's my last guy.
That's my last guy too. And any other suggestions for our topics?
So that means I gotta wait till I'm 50.
So seriously.
Sweet.
Wow.
Just another 2 decades.
Another couple
and
days.
then maybe I can get a girl with baggage.
Maybe we get your album out or something. I don't know.
We'll have to go independent. Maybe our 7 fans can buy my album.
Yeah, or maybe 8. Exactly. Why not? I'll purchase one.
8.
8. Yes. Yes. All right. Enough of that. Anyways, though, any suggestions? Seriously, just post Twitter, YouTube, whatever. I greatly appreciate it. And this is Just Lloyd. So for Nigel, we will say good afternoon and take care. Peace.
Good afternoon. Peace.